So the attack principle, you were asking what the attack principle is about. When we've been mixing before, I would tell you when something's coming along here and you can't hear the attack of something, like if you can't hear, let's use vocals for example. If you can't hear the vocal come in, then you will never be able to ride it up far enough for anybody to hear the vocal. It will never be loud enough. Even though the vocal, if you don't watch yourself, the vocal becomes louder than everybody else. But if you didn't hear the beginning of the word, you can't understand what the vocalist said. So if you reverse that and you put the emphasis or the emphasis on the attack, then as long as you hear the attack, then the word can be lighter, therefore creating more space for everything else. If you can create the attack hotter and the release softer, and you can do that with rides. You know, a lot of times I'll do it with a mouse. I'll just like put an edit point and pull it up, just the attack of the word, and it's amazing that you can, if you were not able to hear an instrument, if you can just hear the intro or just hear the beginning of the word, all of a sudden the whole word is good. It's not that the word was soft, it's that the attack was soft. And if you think about this, that's one of the reasons that we love good compressors as mixers, because good compressors with by setting the attack and release time correctly, that allows that attack principle to happen. Because if you think about it, let's just say acoustic guitar. Acoustic guitar is something I love to really spank with a compressor, because it takes up a lot of frequency range, but you don't want it loud in the mix, but you want to hear the attack. So if you set a compressor to where he hits the acoustic guitar, and then the full volume, almost the full volume, comes through on the compressor before the compressor says, oh, wait a minute, this is the attack time, says we should clamp down on this now. So then you've got that inverse waveform that I'm talking about. You've got a lot of attack. If you look at a bass guitar, like some of my favorite bass guitar players, compress their bass guitar 2 or 3 times, but they don't compress the whole sound. They compress the release of the sound. The attack comes through, which allows the bass to be perfectly loud in a mix, but not taking up a lot of that frequency range. So my one sentence definition for the attack principle would be tricking the human ear into thinking that something is louder just by hearing the attack of it and not necessarily the release.